Yo, what's going on, man? We back with another video, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody did a pick though to see what video we was gonna react to, man. You know, so we did show that Spider-Man. Why y'all didn't want to pick the Spider-Man video?
I did. You haven't watched the movie yet.
I don't want to watch it yet. I haven't watched it.
Okay.
Spoilers.
You ain't watch it. You know, so you don't want no spoilers. You don't want to go in there and be like, I know what happened now. It's just going to defeat the purpose of going to see the movie, right?
Yeah.
So, hey, we can't do that, you know, but, hey, we got some beautiful ladies tonight, man. No cap, man. Y'all hit that like, hit that sub, man. You know what I'm saying? When we say generational haters, anybody that's in fiction, superhero, or anything, who do you think of?
Joker.
Sorry, Flash.
The Flash?
Whatever his name is.
Reverse Flash.
No, the other one, Reverse Flash, yeah.
Okay.
He's
all right.
tripping.
Generational hater.
Generational.
The Joker?
The Joker.
Yes.
He just misunderstood.
The Joker, hey, okay.
He's like one of the best villains, I'm not gonna lie.
Best villains ever. All right.
He's good.
Also, man, I gotta point this out, man. Y'all try to come at Kora in the last video. Hey, y'all can't do that, bro. You're gonna get some problems. It's gonna be problems if you do, you know what I'm saying? So don't do that, man. We got some beautiful ladies here. So, hey, respect all of them. No cap, man. Or it's gonna be problems. Respect all of them, all right? Had to put that out. You know, disclaimer. You feel me? Disclaimer. But anyway, go ahead, introduce yourself. Let them know where they can find you at.
Hello, it is the one and only. It is Ayechyna. You can find me on TikTok with that handle along with YouTube and Instagram. That's AYECHYNA. Ayechyna. The girl is in Vietnam, travels all over Asia.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Baenesha. You can find me on TikTok at Baenesha1, which is BAENESHA. Same thing on Twitter, but with a 13. And then same thing on Instagram with no number. So just Baenesha, period.
Hi, my name is Venus. I have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Discord. I don't know the handles on all of those, but if I see it in the comments, I'll try to respond back with what my handles are because they have like a bunch of dashes and stuff, and I'm not going to put y'all through that.
Right, so we're gonna put something right here so they can see.
Konnichiwa, minasan. It's Kamigami. I go live every single day on TikTok, and I have Instagram. It's gonna be _KAMIG4MI. I'll see you guys there.
Hey y'all, it's Kora. You know who I am. What's good? I'm a dancer, I'm an artist, and I'm starting streaming. So you can find me on @encorales on Instagram and YouTube, and TTNK9 on TikTok. Shout out to my supporters and my haters.
Gotta shout them out too.
Hey, it's your girl, Mistress K. On all my socials is Mistress K. Usually on the Spacier sites, it's yes, Mistress K. And I usually go live on Twitch and Kick. Can't get it right, you know. Daily, I'm usually gaming and chatting, so if you want to stop by.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite and God's favorite, Panda. You can follow me on YouTube at Panda on Panda. And it's pretty much Panda on Panda everywhere. I'm talking Instagram, Snapchat, you know, find me. Oh, I do like fashion and all this other type of stuff. I do anime and all that. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Make sure y'all follow all these beautiful ladies, man. Hit that like, hit that sub. You must follow them to bring them back, man. So make sure y'all do that right now. Make sure you follow them, man. Send them a DM, whatever. I don't know, man. Slide, whatever. You feel me? Make sure y'all do that. You got collab requests, man. Join that membership down below, man. Hey, let's get into this video, man.
A loser. Someone who repeatedly sacrifices their dignity, self-respect, or personal growth for short-term desires. Now, the term loser has changed a lot over the years. Growing up, whenever someone said the word loser, you immediately think the nerds, the gamers, the anime fans, the kid Naruto running down the halls, but they were never the actual losers. To be honest, they're probably the most down-to-earth person you speak to. They have true passion for what they love. Being a loser was never about your hobbies. It was your behavior, and not gonna lie, this whole vid stems from Rent a Girlfriend, that piece of garbage. Kazuya is the pure embodiment of a loser. 14 seasons, 7 million chapters, showcasing how much of a bum the main character is. They took D-Gen off the map for talking about this, and Senshi put my life on the line. Fuck it. Take me, Senshi, Billa, and Zeph. Take us all out the game. So it starts with him getting dumped by his girl. Living in straight filth, he might be worse than Asmongold. And he's sitting here constantly thinking of his ex, getting it on with someone.
Y'all know who Asmongold is?
Yeah.
No.
He drinking water.
He sounds nasty.
Y'all didn't see that clip of that roach crawling on him? While he was...
No, I missed that.
It went viral.
Please.
He grabbed the roach with his hand too. He was like, "Come here."
Hey.
Nah, bro.
Scary movie.
Never mind.
He's feeling chill about it. Those are his friends.
Oh, that's turning him on, by the way. He likes that shit. So instead of, bettering yourself or maybe go outside perhaps, you're in college. That's the easiest way to meet people. You'll eventually get another girl if that's what you want. But nah, he decides to go on his phone and rent a girlfriend.
He said it.
Yeah. That is so bizarre to me that I thought the only way you would be able to think of something like this is if you was putting it in an anime, but it recently came to my attention. This is a real thing. Niggas in Japan could actually rent a girlfriend. Anyways, he goes on a date with the girl, and I thought this was a Apple Pay situation,
That's for real? They could do that in Japan?
Yeah, you can rent a girlfriend.
That is
and a boyfriend if you want to. I did a boyfriend.
I'm pretty sure you can
I want
do that
a little Yuri.
Yuri?
Oh, what you say about that guy, Lil? What you say?
So I want to rent a Yuri.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure you can do that anywhere.
Japan. Japan.
As long as the money is right, you can do it wherever.
Hey.
Low key, bro.
Somebody can rent me right now for $20K. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna say I prefer to be the one.
I'm kidding.
Drop them bands right now.
What's going on with hey, bidding starts now. Bidding starts now. Hey.
Threw the app before she pulls up, but that was not the case. They sat down, he pulled out his wallet, opened it, then handed the cash directly in her hands. Do you have no shame? You had 4 chances to avoid this humiliation, but you still went through with it. And all day he's been falling for the hezzy. She's talking about some, oh my gosh, this is my first time ever coming to an aquarium. Yo, stop lying. Yes, you have. You're rated 5 stars. Not a single bad review. I know one of them niggas took you to a star. And later in the night, she initiates the hand holding, bro. Did you forget you paid for the experience? She doesn't like you. All she's trying to do is make you a reoccurring customer. Then when he gets home, he pulls out the reviews and realizes she holds everyone's hand. You're not special. So instead of taking that L to the chest, accept that you just gave that woman money to acknowledge you and move on. He rents her again. Right. This time, though, he's trying to belittle her, asking how she doesn't feel heartless for what she's doing, but she is genuinely running game on this nigga.
No way! I really love this job.
Mad.
After all,
But he's still paying for it.
Like
Make it make sense.
He's mad. It's how you treat porn.
I don't understand what this was supposed to accomplish. At the end of the day, you paid her twice. You're the get-rich scheme. You're the method. You can't be mad at anyone but yourself. You're the one keeping her in business. Even his parents know he's a loser. When she followed him to the hospital, they didn't even entertain the girlfriend possibility for more than a nanosecond. Immediately shut that down. Afterwards, they were talking and he started trauma dumping the saddest thing I ever heard. He was like, my grandma is a legend in our family. Her biggest wish was me to find a special someone before she passes on. And I want to grant her that wish. I had a girlfriend recently, but she dumped me before I can introduce her. Then I rented you out of desperation.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I'm so lame, aren't I? What am I, a rabbit?
Only I could procreate with another.
Do you know how many times she's heard this fucking story?
So he basically trying to get her to feel sorry for him.
No,
so she can need a different something.
Hey, spend the money. That's all she care about.
Literally.
Right. Let's wrap this up. I'm starting to get hungry.
I feel like he's looking for a girlfriend in her or like a friend in her, and
it ain't gonna happen.
It doesn't work.
Real.
Dang, this is morbid. She don't give a fuck.
Baby, this business. This big
And I
Yikes.
kid you not, him and his friends casually have convos on the amount of times they
Oh.
beat they shit in a day.
Yo, Kazuya, how many times you jerk it yesterday?
Wow.
This for real?
Only 3 times.
Stop
I'm not gonna
That
lie. I
friend
feel like I
group
know
gotta
people
be
like this.
top 5 worst friend groups to ever exist. Out of
No way.
I feel like I know.
There's no way some people be talking like that though. Like,
So this is
come
what
on,
men
bro.
be talking about.
You know,
Nah,
like, hey,
count
how's
me
your
out
day?
of it.
Nah.
Count me out of it, for real.
I said you Jake
And then
the
he gonna
Jake.
proceed to give him a handshake right afterwards, after they had that
I feel like
conversation.
I feel like I know a few
You need to
people.
feel what he doing.
Diabolical, please.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't accepting the handshake. We doing elbows after this.
So why
Real.
was he like giggling about it after he asked him?
We're
Like,
doing air hugs after
Oh,
this.
we doing air hug.
This is yeah. You know what? I love that.
You're
For
gonna
y'all.
be like the kids from high school, like, where my hug at? Matter of fact, send me a text.
For real.
the
Where's I
1,000
at?
things you can talk about, why would that ever be the topic of discussion?
Literally.
ew.
He's doing exactly what you think he is. This scene was actually so
No,
unnecessary. I
no,
believed him when he said it.
no.
I didn't need proof. And he's doing it to a picture of his ex-girl. I don't
Yo.
know. And I
He
hope
don't
he
even
didn't
like
think that
the
was a one-time
girlfriend, the
thing.
random
Within the
girlfriend.
span of 2
Cameras right
minutes,
now.
he's about to do it again to
That
the
be happening to a
5-second
lot of
interaction
people.
they had
Another
prior. Yo,
one?
this nigga is an actual lost cause. At this point, I'm convinced she casted some black magic, because why are you always imagining her fucking somebody?
Hey.
I'm glad you know. And there was this whole thing of her degrading him in front of everyone. And I don't mean slight
he's a
remarks.
cuck.
She is genuinely trying
Oh,
to
he loves
destroy his
it.
character.
He likes it.
Shizuru actually stands
That's why
up
I
for
want
him,
her to
telling
crack
him, yo, you
some
shouldn't let her talk like that.
It's just how I am. She's not wrong.
Oh my
What
god.
a freaky little
Nah, dudes like that. Even I seen it at the anime con.
I love it.
Wasn't
my
there like a few
character.
girls that was put their leg on top of their back and stuff? Y'all ain't
What?
see that? Like at anime con,
No.
they'll
Oh,
push
yeah,
them on the
that's
floor.
Oh, like when they step on that?
Yeah, and step
Yeah.
on.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah, those are
crazy.
crazy.
So
I know
yeah,
some people like that.
a lot of
The
men
girl
like
that he
it.
was paying, the girl he was paying was trying to defend him, and he was like, "No, I like it." Like the fact that the girl
Like,
you're
what the
paying is
heck?
literally defending you, and you're still like okay with it is
Because
crazy.
why would you ever
She's
defend
like,
yourself?
I am a cuck.
Dang.
Let me be.
Like his
He looking
this is
at him
so
like
He's where he
so
want to
wrong.
be.
he
He's where
looking
he
at
want to
him
be.
like have some dignity.
No, he can't.
I'm right where I want to be.
Like
He's right
he's
where he
genuinely
wanna
where
be.
he wants to be. He's
He's
genuinely
right
where
where
he.
he want to be. He's okay.
Right.
Do not chase me.
Nah, bro.
You can't be
Dang.
serious. Yo, you allowed her to fully degrade you, and then you followed her instructions to a T. You might as well get on all fours and lick her shoes while you're at it. The worst part is, he sits back down like a good boy, and she proceeds to
Like
order
a
off the
dog.
menu for him, bro. You are
I'm
a
a good boy,
grown
yes.
man. And I don't mean she's ordering something he could have mentioned earlier, or she was ordering for the whole table. No, she gave him what she wanted him to have.
Oh my god.
And throughout the whole
It's a
show,
sex thing.
he's constantly crying on how pathetic he is, but he'll go out and do the same thing he was mad at himself for doing. Oh, and by the way, Shizuru is never with him because she wants to. Deadass, every time you see them together, he pays a fee for that to happen. It's like every woman in this show is running game on him, bro. It's getting ridiculous. And if you
Game
thought
on
the
himself.
gooning was
Hey,
over,
I
boy,
was
boy,
able
you
to
were so
afford
wrong.
them.
For
I
some
don't
reason,
understand.
these same 10 people do
The
everything in
accountability.
unison. They're always at
Don't
the
let
same
me
place at the
back
same
your
time,
young.
not planned. So they
You know?
always at the beach, took some pictures. When he gets home, he checks the group chat, sees his ex. Oh man, I guess it's about that time.
What?
For the
I
next
guess it's
2
time.
minutes. Like seriously,
Ew.
the
Wait a
next
minute.
2 whole minutes of
Hey,
runtime.
his
You
ex
need a
was right
hobby,
about
man.
her.
This is getting bad.
Hey,
Pick up reading, a sport, something.
So
Why
Yeah,
is
if
there?
it get that bad, you need to seek counseling.
Yeah.
He needs
Yeah.
bro.
You need to go to therapy.
You might need a little
This is blowing my mind.
Remove the tissues from his room. God dang.
Yeah, he gotta stop doing it.
For real, bruh. You gonna get an infection doing it that much.
The person's trying to
Wait, you can get an infection from masturbating too much?
Well, he get using them tissues. Don't know where them tissues been.
He get some friction up in there or something.
He not using no lotion or anything either. Like he just tissue in it. Like what is going on? I just realized that.
So many scenes of this. It's just it's too much. It's too much. And apparently the author fell in love with Shizuru, fell in love with his own drawing, his own made-up person. He's been seen on Twitter shipping himself with her, drawing her around his daily life and shit. Part of me wants to believe it's some type of promo to keep up the audience attention, but at the same time, you never know. Because he even changed Kazuya in the manga so he'll look more like him. See, that right there makes me believe he's really too far gone. This whole story is really 15 million chapters of nonsense. But I'm tired of talking about him. He gets so many chances to improve, but just chooses not to. Now I know I'm late, but I just watched this movie a few days ago. Bear from Obsession. At the start, he comes off as a
do y'all know this movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we watched it. It was really bad, dude.
I'm totally Nikki.
What y'all think about this movie?
She's so relatable. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it?
It made me realize like how
watched it before.
One time when we,
I think I'm on the guy's side.
Oh, so you seen it, Chyna?
Nah.
I've only seen clips. I think I'm on the guy's side.
No.
Wait. Why you look like
That's
that?
all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You gonna see.
Guy who's scared to tell a girl he likes her. You know, we've all been there. He then makes a wish for said girl to love him more than anything in the world. At first, he thought it was just a coincidence. You know, maybe she liked me the whole time, but bro, this is not Disney Channel. Every sign that showed up screaming that Nikki isn't herself, instead of saying, hold on, this is getting kind of weird, I don't look that good, he leans into it. He embraced it. That good guy act went down the drain when they was kissing on the bed and she screamed out of nowhere. Red flag on a play, my boy, that ain't normal. Then your dead cat that you put in a bag and I don't know, stuffed in the closet. How did she get access to that? You woke up in the morning with that shit on display. That should be a telltale sign that something is severely wrong. You knew her for a couple of years. That's more than enough time to figure out if someone's weird or not. So he told his boy about it and they came to the conclusion that she's deaf on Molly. And even with that possibility in the air, he still gets in a relationship with her. A whole compilation and everything. Maybe the dead cat on display wasn't enough proof. So flashback to the night when he made the wish. She tells him that her dad was dying, you know, sad baiting, crying and all. Both him and his boy was confused, like, wait, she was crying about her dad. The same dad that she doesn't give a damn about, apparently. Do you know how much you have to not like someone for it to be a known fact that you don't like them? Hours upon hours of grinding, bringing that nigga name up just so you can slander it. That is what I call dedication. And they knew it was too, because homeboy calls his phone mid-date. Yeah, remember remember when she told you her dad had cancer? Yeah, she lied. What? He's as healthy as a human can possibly be. In fact, he's on the cover magazine of Men's Health. That nigga is overly healthy. And you would think after hearing that, girl, you'd be like, nah, this isn't okay. Who would lie about that? He goes home and sleeps with her. Nigga, that is the purple fruit, nigga. That's grape, nigga. That's grape. This is not okay, buddy. You're weird. Then she takes her front door. Oh, that's just Nikki, man. She's fine. Cooks your dead cat into a sandwich. Oh, that's just Nikki, man. She's fine. Your own bed.
Yo,
you guys are on her side.
I have disturbing.
I need to watch this.
I'm not on neither side. I'm not on neither side.
I don't.
I'm on neither side.
Like Nikki's like, it's against her will though. Like she did ever since he made that wish, like all that.
Yeah, it's against us.
Non-consensual.
Oh, so he deserves this.
Like he's pretty much just taking advantage of her, and then he's enjoying himself. Like he gotta go. He gotta go.
Yeah, he gotta go.
Done.
And then
Under the jail.
You don't even want her for real.
He don't. He just like the idea of her. He's infatuated with her.
Exactly.
Weird, man. Like no.
best friend tells you that the situation is making you look like a weirdo. Oh, that's
Yeah,
just
this
Nikki,
seems
man.
like
She's gonna
it
come
is real
home
life.
after a
This is
13-hour
definitely, like,
shift with her
exaggerated
waiting
version of
at
what
the
happens
door,
in real life.
standing in her own filth. Oh, that's just Nikki,
It's
man.
very
She's fine. When
exaggerated,
is
though.
she
Yeah,
not
that's just Nikki,
fine?
man.
Every
She's a little
day can't
funky.
be sunshine and rainbows. You have an excuse for everything she does. By this point, there ain't no more pretending. He knows what's going on. Him calling the One Wish Hollow Company told us everything we needed to know. And the 2 moments that happened after this, first being at the party where she randomly starts yelling, "It's not me, it's not me," stabbing herself with a broken bottle, and second is when she's lying in bed, literally asking for Bear to kill her because the fake version is asleep, and he thinks
gave me
absolutely nothing
chills.
about both
I hated that
situations, by the
fucking
way.
movie.
In
Oh my
fact,
God.
when she was lying in bed pleading to be
feel so
free,
bad for
the
her.
first thing this
And then
nigga
what does he
says,
do?
"Wait, what's so bad about
Not a
being with
thing.
me?" Man, shut that shit up. Nobody want to hear that sorry shit. Free that girl. Trapped her in
I
this
felt bad for
hell
both
of
of them.
loving yo lame ass. And his 2 best friends and him end up dying because of this man. Long story short, fellas, if you like that girl, tell her. Ladies, if you like that guy, tell him. Because truly, you never know. They might like you back. You don't want to be a bear. Now, someone who actually
Or they might
saddens me
not.
to talk
And
about,
if they
but
don't,
he
leave
has
them
to be
alone.
on this
move
list,
on.
Mordecai. As much as I rock
Or
with
just don't
Mordecai,
like
I have to
him.
come to terms with the
Yeah.
fact that he's a loser.
Mordecai.
He's had a thing for Margaret for
Mordecai.
so long and refused to
That
do
episode made
anything
me cry
about it.
so
I
hard.
swear she's been with 15 different niggas before Mordecai got the courage to ask her out. You know, at some point, you see this girl every day, you gotta say something. But that's not what makes him a loser. Being nervous doesn't make you a loser. Everyone gets nervous. But
He's
not
dogging
everyone
out
would
Rigby.
vaporize their best mans over some shit like that. Now, Rigby doesn't get a free pass because he is truly the biggest L-mans in history. I can't fully call him a loser, but he for sure has loser tendencies. He made Margaret laugh one time and all of a sudden he think he Dave Chappelle. Going out his way to make her laugh just to get Mordecai jealous. And the cherry on top, he asked Margaret out to the movies right in front of him and she said, "Yes, nigga, I will behead you." Not gonna lie, Mordecai, I apologize. Your reaction was actually valid. The rage bait was so serious he had Mordecai deadass tweaking. Bro was staring at a blank static screen. I don't blame you for pushing him. Now, this is the only case where I give Mordecai a pass, but there are countless other occasions where I can't defend this dude. It got so bad to where he was buying cologne that would apparently make Margaret fall in love with him. Or when he was clowning Rigby for wanting to go to this concert, but the millisecond he heard Margaret was going, he was all for it. Really begged Benson for overtime to afford the tickets, just for when you actually get there, you see Margaret chilling with her boyfriend.
wow.
There was this other time where she left for college,
That's exactly
had
what he
Mordecai
does.
depressed for
Honestly.
months. When he finally got himself
earned
back
this.
together, you think, oh, finally, he must have got over her. No. He was doing laundry, came across a sweater she left behind, and this nigga really drove 20 hours just to give it back to her. And not only that, he kicked Rigby out the car because he was the only person making a lick of sense. 20 hours is ridiculous. I don't know how his
20
brain
hours.
allowed him to do that. If I even
I
go
love
past
that.
2, that's when I start getting mad at
He loves
everything.
her.
The rest of the ride is no music, just straight
Supposed to
wind
do.
noise. And I don't even gotta explain this next clip. Just look.
Your chariot, milady.
He should.
Thanks
That
again for
weak
letting
ass
me borrow your
laugh.
car.
Hey, it'll be nice having you drive me around.
For a change.
Makes me feel special.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This dude is like 25, borrowing her chariot to take her out. You've been working for 7 years, bro. Is Benson not paying you? And when he met CJ, someone who actually liked him, someone who wasn't with a different nigga every week, someone who had the same interests.
Stop
he
saying a
finally
different
found
nigga
a
every
woman
week.
he should cherish, but no. He finds
It wasn't
every
that.
possible way to mess it up. He invites both CJ and Margaret to the same movie. They both find out, so he ends up going with neither one of them. Later on, he officially makes CJ his girl. They go to this Christmas party. Margaret happens to be there, and this dumbass nigga gonna kiss Margaret. How CJ forgives him is beyond me. But the worst of them all, he goes to Muscle Man's wedding. The day to celebrate Muscle Man and Starla, but this guy somehow makes the day about him in front of all these people. Makes a whole speech on not knowing who his soulmate is when CJ is in the same room. Embarrassed her in front of all these people. And that was the last time for the rest of the show we ever seen her. Spent multiple seasons chasing Margaret, fumbled 99% of the time, finally gets with someone who genuinely likes him but threw it all away. This guy
I mean, what y'all think about that?
No, he sucks. He's a waste man.
I love Mordecai.
Right.
Hey, what?
He deserves
That's
zero
what
women.
his character just sucks.
He shouldn't have. He
Mordecai
shouldn't
is
have dragged
socially
on.
awkward.
If he didn't
He's
like
socially
her,
awkward, but then
asking for like emotional relationships at all. Like he doesn't care about anybody but himself.
he shouldn't have dragged on if he didn't like her. If he didn't like her, period, he
He's
shouldn't
a
have
flop.
dragged
He's the
on.
type of person that like
He's
will be with
weird.
somebody he doesn't like because he doesn't want to be alone. He's a flop.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't mess with him.
Don't worry, Mordecai. I
The
still
fact
love
that
you.
he
He'll be with
vaporized
anybody.
his best friend, that is insane. Like you ended his life for something
Trash.
so stupid. Like because you don't have the nuts to talk to her. Like, boy, I mean, I get that he's a bird, but come on.
It's like he did everything
He's
besides
a
talk
bird,
to
and
her.
he's actually a bird. Like, he is a bird.
Just got to say that in the
Did
big
all the extra
2026,
side
you got to grow some balls. If you can't step up to a
Yes,
girl
Thank
and
you.
talk to her,
literally.
you know what I'm saying? The big 2026, that's crazy. That's all I gotta
Sucks.
say.
Now, those first three
Yeah.
were romance related, but this next one is a loser in a
Dog
different
friends.
sense. Greg Heffley. You don't even realize it until you go back and rewatch the movies when you're
Greg
older.
Heffley.
This little dude swear he's the talk
Okay.
of the town,
Roderick.
obsessed with looking cool, but hasn't done a single cool thing throughout
Wimpy
any of the
kid.
movies. He couldn't even find a seat at a lunch table. And
used to watch the
Rowley, his
movies.
Diarrhea of the
only
Wimpy
friend,
Kid.
loyal into the very
love that
end.
movie.
But I guess that isn't
It's a
enough because
movie.
Greg treats him like shit. Clowns on everything he does, what he wears, how he acts, picking out what he wears, changing the way he walks. And I don't know what type of game this is. What's the end goal, the objective? I just know Greg is the one who came up with this. Why are we throwing footballs at the
That's
other
so
person
mean.
riding down the hill? There's a reason he ain't want to go
Dang,
first. He
ice.
knew this was
Man, that
stupid.
was
Ended up
definitely
breaking
lame.
Because he
Rowley's
know he
arm.
not cool.
And when Rowley was the one who gained all the attention,
Hey, I'm the one who broke his hand.
Then you're a jerk.
and he was dead jealous that Rowley had all the motion. So he tried faking his own cast, but they do not fuck with you, bro. Hang up the jersey. Then the kid who was in charge of doing the school cartoons got sick. Greg seen this as an opportunity, and after 2 wasted notebooks, he finally realized he can't do this alone. He calls Rowley over to help him, so he's showing him what he likes.
No, it's not funny. Well, I think it is. I like Zooey Mama. You know what? If you like it so much,
Zooey
why
Mama.
don't you go do it yourself?
What? Yo, you called him
me
over here. What do you mean,
Yeah, so
do
you
it
called him
yourself?
over
He didn't
here.
want to do it in the first
Yeah.
place. Yo, this kid is a
Listen, I
genuine
remember him
asshole,
being
and it
like
only
this.
gets worse from here. They're both in the
He was
safety
always a
patrol,
pretty terrible
and with
kid.
the cast
I'm
on,
sorry.
Yes.
Rowley isn't able to get wet, so he couldn't walk the kids home. Greg borrows Rowley's jacket, told all the kids to get in the hole. The neighbors seen that, said, yo, what's going on? Rowley, is that you? Yeah, it's me.
Wow.
Got his ass sent to the principal's
That's
office,
messed up.
got his badge removed, kicked off the team. Greg talks to his mom very vaguely about it. I know the truth about something, and if I say it, it could hurt somebody. But if I don't, it could hurt somebody else. Well, just go with your gut, Greg.
I decided to let Rowley take one for the team.
Wow. This kid has the soul of a demon.
Like,
And
dude, all
after
about
everything
his
was done, after all the consequences was dealt out, is when he finally decides to tell Rowley the truth, and that's all he did. Tell the truth. Not an ounce of remorse, not a single sorry escaped his mouth. He said,
Guilty
yeah,
as
it was
charged.
me. But we
His
both
rage
learned a valuable lesson from this.
baiting.
I gotta watch for who's around, and you need to watch who you lend your coat to.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. He's not regular, man.
Go.
He was the devil.
Now, someone who is way worse than everyone on the list combined. Man, I've been waiting so long to slander this bitch ass nigga. Rudius. I probably talked about him before, but I don't remember. I would never
Rudius.
pass up a chance to get the Mushoku Tensei fans mad. Rudius,
His
your
name, I
goat,
don't know
is a
nothing about.
fucking loser.
No.
More than a loser, actually. He's the
Oh
scum
my
of the earth. The difference between him and everyone else is that everyone else is redeemable. Kazuya, Mordecai, Greg, I wouldn't mind having an exchange of words with them. Rudius, I don't even want to be
Biased.
seen in the same room. So Rudius
being
before the
biased.
reincarnation was a shut-in. He stood a shut-in for the next 20 years. Before he got kicked out. You want to know the reason why he got kicked out?
No.
Instead of attending his parents' funeral, he decided to stay his funky ass here and goon to a video of his niece bathing, which he got by
What?
placing a hidden camera in the shower.
What is
Yo,
with
if
these
any
tissues,
of y'all
bro?
defend this nigga, true.
Not the feet on the keyboard.
Hey.
Wait, what was he doing?
What the
He was doing it to his niece. His niece.
What the fuck?
Wait, his niece?
Well, the camera he installed?
Yeah, he installed the camera.
You gotta go to Rudy's when he goes and gets reincarnated as like a goat, because this is not fair.
I don't like this.
Just
man.
cancel.
Yeah.
Just cancel him right now. Just cancel him right now. We can't even go any further.
He was better when he got reincarnated.
His belly hanging out and he's hacking into the data frame.
Oh, I'm just
like, I'm not.
You need to be exterminated. This is not a safe space. If you see any comments like that, get on their ass. I usually don't condone bullying, but sometimes it's needed. So he gets kicked out and ends up getting hit by a truck, reincarnating into a new world. Now, you would think that given a second chance, he would make the most of it, bettering himself as a person, not repeating the same mistakes he did the first time. But no, he doesn't change. He actually creates a shrine of his teacher's panties, a holy relic he worships for good luck. Extremely weird, but somehow not the worst thing he's done.
Exactly. Okay, what is up with Japan and the panties, bro? Like, this is...
Baby, they let me know I cannot.
They got the panty vending machines. Like, it's too much.
Panty vending machines? Like, what is going on with the panties?
Exactly. Too much.
Oh, dang it, man.
Later on in the series, he actually falls in love and does it with Eris. She is 15, by the way. You see how that's wrong, right? The rudiest glazers love to say, oh, but he was reincarnated. He's actually younger than she is. No, he's not. Not at all. That's not how that works. He's pushing 50. He kept all his memories, experiences, and knowledge from his previous life. He's mentally a grown-ass man, which makes him a grown-ass man. You don't see us calling little people kids just because they're little. If they've been alive for 30 years, they're 30 years old. Use that same logic for Rudius. And you know the exact excuse they always make?
Oh, but actually, he's been a shut-in for 20 years, so technically, mentally, he's still a middle schooler. Yo, shut that shit up.
No.
You're
acting as if you were strapped to a chair in a 1x1 box for 2 decades. He was still exposed to the internet, to media. The only thing that excuse would make sense to is if you were calling him awkward. Cause yes, being a shut-in for 20 years will make you socially inept, but you don't just stop using your brain.
No.
So he goes to this school, ends up reuniting with his childhood friend, and of course they couldn't keep this a platonic relationship. They ended up doing the do. That girl is 16.
And getting married.
What do I have to say? All y'all Rudius fans,
They got
and we
married.
can even bring this to real life. There was a time where you couldn't get past 3 scrolls on social media before seeing another one of those prank videos. There was this guy who was running around the streets of Paris, injecting people with a mystery syringe. How do you even think of that shit? I'm pretty sure he got sentenced to 12 months in prison too. But the worst of the worst, this happened like 3 years ago. Y'all probably seen this already, but this is my first time ever seeing this. This dude gave his friend a fucking horse laxative.
No, bro.
He is in pure agony, not gonna lie. I hope after he exited that stall and wiped that nigga off the face of the planet, he's sitting there laughing and recording at your suffering, all for some views. For views that left his life the exact same way. He ain't gained a single dime for doing this thing. And another thing, the grown-ass men posting birthday countdowns on their story. A week in advance, I guess. 3 days, I guess. The day before, sure. But nigga, why am I seeing 31 days into my birthday? What are we doing? See, you not a loser for that, but that's definitely some early signs. You got some tendencies.
There we go.
That was real.
What y'all think about that video?
That was hilarious.
That was funny.
It gave me a lot to think about.
Made the right choice in picking that one.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Yeah, that was good. Like we seen a miniature movie out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Literally.
Crazy stuff.
It gave me a lot to think about.
Mordecai. Not Mordecai, but what was the last character?
Wasn't that Diary of
Rudius. His name is Rudius.
Rudius. Yeah.
Man, he just sucks.
That was
You
crazy.
gotta watch the anime. It adds content.
All of them
I want
suck.
to.
All of them suck.
I don't
The
know.
ending
We gotta throw that show away. We might gotta throw it away.
Right.
I don't remember actually being that bad though. Maybe when I was a kid, like I don't know, like dang, like he's so unlikable.
Very.
I do not remember him being unlikable like that. Like I do not remember that.
I now see why his brother like used to pick on him.
Yeah, now I get it. Like
Now,
Roderick was right. Roderick was always right.
yeah, when Roderick called him a worm, he ate.
He was a worm. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh, why is Roderick being so mean to Greg? Now I get it. Like, dang, you got to pick on the little guy sometimes.
Hey, which I don't get. I think that was Greg was just doing that out of, you know what I'm saying, he feels something inside. He feel down inside. That's probably why he acting that way.
The way he treats his little brother's fucked up too, though. That's inexcusable.
Yeah, but kids, man, they just, I don't know. Kids just be like that sometimes.
Just happy to be alive.
That's tough
Just
right
checking
there.
out.
Maybe
Y'all
their
let
home
me
lives are
know
bad.
what was
was
the
their life?
worst situation in this video, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Make sure y'all follow these beautiful ladies, man. They was just into it. That's why we was talking a lot, because I know how y'all gonna be. They was talking the whole video. They was just into it, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all hit that like, hit that sub, man. Follow them, join that membership. We out, man. Peace. Hold up.